I'm gonna be brutally honest here, chat. You know what would be so sick? You know what would be so fucking sick? You know how we had a Tekken character in Soul Calibur 2 with Heihachi? What if we got the opposite? I understand Yoshimitsu's in both games, he don't count. Yoshi's been in both games since fucking who knows when. I sit here and I say this. It would be sick to have another fucking character from Soul Calibur make their way into Tekken. I don't know who that would be, because Maxi wouldn't work because he already got Law. Like, I'm honestly trying to think which character from Soul Calibur would be perfect in Tekken. I'm actually trying to think now. I think I got one. I actually think I got a character. I actually think I got the perfect character for Tekken. I got the perfect character for Tekken. Night Owl fucking said it. Tell him. She fits perfectly in Tekken. She fits perfectly into Tekken. She would be a yeah, the Wind Girl. Yeah. She would be a perfect fit. A perfect fit into Tekken. You know, and this is not even I'm not even fucking saying this, right? I'm not saying this on behalf of someone specific. I know another one that'd be a perfect fit into Tekken. And this is not me saying it because of, like, specific reasons. Well, reasons you may think. But Voldo would also make a good addition to Tekken. Voldo would make perfect sense in Tekken. Those two would be perfect in Tekken. I felt like Voldo and Talon would be perfect examples of Tekken or Soul Calibur characters in Tekken. Because they're not really using anything crazy. You know another one? Even though they were only in, what? 3 games? And I would actually be fucking happy if this person came back. And I'm probably one of, like, a few. Vampire. I feel like he would also fit good in Tekken. You got 3 good Tekken characters right here. Vampire, Voldo, and Taki. Or not Taki, Talon. These 3 characters, I don't say Taki only for the fact that you already got Kunimitsu. You got Kunimitsu with Taki. You don't need another character. You don't need another character. So if you I wouldn't consider these guest characters because they're owned by the same company, but you got Vampire, Voldo, and Talon. 3 good characters that would fit into Tekken. Because I don't think there hasn't been a Tekken game with a Soul Calibur character in it. There's only been a Soul Calibur game with a Tekken character in it, and that was Soul Calibur 2 with Heihachi. So it's like, can we have in my personal opinion, I would like the roles to be reversed and put a Soul Calibur character in the Tekken. That would be fucking amazing. That would be amazing. That's just my personal opinion. And if I had to choose out of these 3 characters that I would see fit perfectly into Tekken, as much as I like Vampire, he's very niche. He hasn't been in a lot of games, so he's very on the low totem pole in this. If you want to shock people between Voldo and Talon, Voldo. Put Voldo in the Tekken 8. Put Voldo in the Tekken 8, and you got something there. You got something there. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like if you want to put a crazy character into Tekken 8, Voldo, it would work. It would totally work. Again, all my opinions, Harada, don't pay me for this. This is just a throwing out idea option. You may already have DLC already in your minds. But if somehow you see this, somehow, I would be okay with Voldo into Tekken 8. I would. Straight up. And the reason for you, Night Out, for you saying Mitsurugi, I'm looking at characters that don't use weapons. Or, can't say that. All of them use weapons. That don't use weapons. Big weapons. Sorry. Big weapons. And the reason why I say that is because Tekken is known as fisticuffs. Only a few characters use weapons. Only a slight few. It's more fisticuffs. It's more fighting styles than it is weapon styles. So, that's the difference between Soul Calibur and Tekken. So, if you throw in someone like Mitsurugi with a giant sword, a long-ass sword, that isn't sheathed, and he's using it the entire time, he has more range than someone like Law, someone like a Paul, someone like a Brian Fury. Like, certain characters wouldn't be able to get in because of the long range of attacks that Mitsurugi has with a long-ass sword. That's why Yoshimitsu fits well in Tekken as well because he's not focused on the sword. He uses it, but his moveset is completely wild and crazy and isn't just based around the sword, if that makes sense. He uses the sword more in Soul Calibur. I mean, any character from Soul Calibur would be cool. I'm not going to take away from that, but my brain's focusing more on characters that have a basic playstyle without using giant weapons. And I say, to me, Voldo is that character. Talum as well. Talum would also fit very well. And so would Dampierre. But if I had to choose those three, out of these three, it would be Voldo. End of question, end of story.